Pigeon Forge, Tennessee has a lot to offer. With so many dining options, shows, and attractions, it can be hard to pick just a few activities for your trip. As you finalize your vacation plans, consider booking a stay with one of the luxury vacation cabins hosted by Peaceful Cabin Rentals, and make sure Parrot Mountain and Gardens is on your list of activities. When you visit Parrot Mountain, you will feel like you're in the Garden of Eden when you interact up close with some of God's most beautiful birds. Parrot Mountain has a satellite store at the island of Pigeon Forge where you can get your picture taken with a parrot or purchase souvenirs in the gift shop, but the main attraction is found up the mountain. To get to Parrot Mountain and Gardens, head to Veterans Boulevard, turn onto McCarter Hollow Road just past Dollywood and Splash Country, and head up the mountain. Please note that the drive into the park, the parking area, and the gardens are a bit steep. It is called Parrot Mountain for a reason. When you first park, you will hear and see a few of the hundreds of majestic birds that call this mountain home. You will also get a first glimpse of the stunning flora and beautiful architecture. Walk beneath the archway, welcome you to paradise, and head up the winding path to the ticket booth. When we purchased our tickets, one of the owners was there running the booth. It was awesome to see how much the owners care about the birds and how hands-on they are with this project. We also want to thank the owners for granting us permission to film and share this video. Our experience truly was amazing, and we are excited for our guests to also see how awesome this attraction is. While waiting to purchase tickets, we tried to say hi to Mickey the cat, but he seemed distracted. Once you pay, you will get a fun parent stamp on the back of your hand. Then, it's time to start the tour. Because of some health limitations of our group, we decided to rent a golf cart to avoid hiking up the inclines. Our golf cart driver and guide, Ryan, was friendly and knowledgeable, and we enjoyed learning more about the birds, the park, and their conservation efforts that ensure these majestic birds are thriving for generations to come. We started the tour by learning about some of the parrots, cockatoos, and the other birds the park has rescued. These intelligent and social birds require lots of care and attention, and some pet owners find they are unable to provide the time and attention these creatures need. Parrot Mountain provides a new home for these birds where they can live out the rest of their lifetime, sometimes up to 80 years. Whether you decide to walk through the park or ride a golf cart, there are plenty of areas to rest or stop for photographs. As you travel through Parrot Mountain, you will find many pairs and English-style cottages that allow the birds to enjoy the sun, rain, and fresh air like they would in their natural habitat.
If you have Disney fans in your group, keep an eye out for Zazu. Well, really it's a red-billed hornbill, but this is the same type of bird as Zazu from The Lion King.
You will be absolutely amazed by the colors of these birds. It is so cool to see them up close. Pics just don't do it justice. You have to be there and see the light glinting off their iridescent feathers to truly appreciate how magnificent these birds are. After looping through some of the park, we stopped at the Bird Nursery, where you can watch baby birds be fed and hold some of them. One young visitor has several of the birds climbing on his arms, shoulders, and head. He must have been a true bird whisperer. Or maybe the birds just liked his hat. Need a new Instagram pic, anyone? After the nursery, we rode along the prayer garden path. The journey starts at the Nativity, leads to the cross, an empty tomb, and the risen Savior. It's a great place to pause and worship the creator of these magnificent creatures. Next, we wandered into the arbors to stop at the lorikeet enclosure. At the time of our visit, you could purchase $2 tickets to feed the lorikeets. You are asked to cover the small cup of food until you are fully in the enclosure. Once you uncover the food, the birds instinctively fly to you and land on your hands, arms, elbows, shoulder, and maybe even your head, and proceed to head to the food and eat from your hands. After playing with the lorikeets, we stopped at the bird garden. There were dozens of birds on perches, yet each had their own unique coloring and personalities. If you want to get your pictures taken with one of these larger birds, the staff are ready to help you capture the moment. They will perch the birds on your shoulder and show you how to hold them, so have your cameras ready. Next, we walked by the Peacock Enclosure. This large enclosure features numerous exotic birds, including gold Indian pheasants and an African crowned crane. Lastly, we went inside the secret garden, an enclosure you can walk through where birds fly around freely. How many species can you find in the secret garden? After going through the park, we stopped in at the gift shop and deli. Enjoy ice cream by the fountain, or eat lunch on the covered porch where you can see and hear several birds. In the gift shop, you will find all kinds of parrot paraphernalia. Buy a feather as a souvenir, discover new Christmas decorations, or get a Happy Birds t-shirt. This is also a great spot to find Christmas gifts. When we were done shopping, our guide drove us back down to the parking lot and we said goodbye to the birds of Parrot Mountain. All in all, it was a great experience and we learned a lot about God's magnificent creation.
So next time someone mentions Parrot Mountain, don't think, it's for the birds. Go visit and book a stay in a beautiful cabin hosted by Peaceful Cabin Rentals for your next trip to Pigeon Forge in the Great Smoky Mountains.